No. I'm gonna talk about Neltharions Lair. This is actually a 21, but we sat deplete at the end. What happened here to begin with is that we jump down when we make a 10-second pull timer. We jump down at 2 seconds after the pull timer, and you activate the key on 2. That way you save a few seconds here. Not a big deal. Gonna do one pull at the start. I have a mouse bug, so I've gotta do a skip. I've gotta do a reload, sorry. Good morning, Kala. Where have you been, Kala? Just been gone, man. Might be a bit messy to gather up, but keep on moving. Attacking. Watch out to not pull a crawler too close to that. You want 13.2% when you finish here. Just the general thing. Been so busy with what? These lurkers are doing two things. They TP out on someone, they burrow on the ground and TP up on them. Then they do a frontal. Also when they die, they leave a puddle of poo poo. The scorpion that's impaling shed. I'm pretty sure you could reflect that. I'm not happy to have you, Colin. And as you can see, they TP'd now as well back here, and it's just fucking annoying because I don't even notice when they're going, you know. But I guess you get used to the timers or something. Now we just walk left here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You want to watch out how you're going here. You just want to walk off. Don't hug the left wall. You want to walk here. Otherwise, you might do what that guy did. And the dumbest shit is that he's anking. And I'm mauling at him for anking. But you might get bounced off to the right side if you don't. So, this is the first boss. He's got 3 mechanics, I think. The ads. 4, I guess, considering the puddle, the ad sleeve. Spawns a few ads, then he does a, what is the ability called? It is called as much as shatter. If ads are alive, it increases the damage of it by quite a bit. Razor Shard's fucking hurts, it's almost a one shot on 21. So dodge that. The way you should deal with ads is you check how much time left of the before until the cast is. And it should be one more ad. Yeah. But you should let more spawn and then deal with them. And if one is up, you should just rally or something. Hexting. So you don't put too much damage into them on purpose from the start. But then you nuke the last one and everything around it. And stand still during this purple shit, because otherwise you hurt damage. Hood. Tank might not have a choice, but a DPS, you just stand still rather than risk dying. Again, move out of razor shards. Kill the ads. He probably, well, he definitely played it wrong. Nothing wrong with blood DKs, I think. Just gonna go quickly through this boss because we went through the mechanics. Taking this barrel, taking this guy, skipping the first ones. Then we take this, we take the patrol, and we take the drum boy. This one does cast, which you want to kick. I was being dumb. I'm not sure what the drummer does. He doesn't seem to be doing jack shit if you stop him. I don't know. The breaker does avalanche. Avalanche works in a way where, first of all, it's a frontal. I'm not sure if there are 2 different avalanches or anything, but I'm gonna say the important one. And if another one is easier, it's more than fucking fine. Avalanche is a frontal, but also where people are, right? So where you stand when he starts the cast, he's gonna drop rocks. So either you want it stunned or you want to move. It fucking hurts. The jagged discs, they fucking hurt. I want to try to stack these as good as possible, right? But it can be very, very naughty. Yeah, the jagged discs, they hurt so fucking much, and the cast time of it is maybe a bit too tense. Let's go next. Here we've got breakers and a shaper. A shaper does casts. Just pure damage casts, nothing too big. Kick and stack it up. The Hulk does a fracture, which knocks you back, deals some damage, but I thought it would leave a debuff, but it does not. And he does a frontal, well, kind of like the crystal shards in Asher Vault, but this is nature damage, so you can spellblock. You can spellblock it. But he fucking slaps, for sure. This is 21, but it's tyrannical, right? I don't have too high gear, I've got like 45. It does slap though, for sure. I should have started chaining already, however. I would imagine that you can LOS it, but I didn't get to try. I was gonna try on a later key, but I didn't get to. But I think you could LOS it here, and that way not have to take the hit. I'd like to go further, but it's only 30-second skips. Good morning, Alex. Here we're taking the guy in the cave as well. Moving this over rather than moving the other side, because this is a pelter and they're horrible to move. And I think we're having him jump inside the cave, which is a bit cringe. I might also not, or the vortex is saving it. Yeah, no, he did. So then I'm going inside the cave, which is wrong. I should have went inside the cave and have him jump outwards to the patrol. This is gonna be a bit spicy, I think. Yeah, from pulling this now. A bit spicy. But basically you know all the mobs now. We're taking a lot. No, sorry, the Geode, when you pull him, he does some like kind of firestorm shit. Just have to nuke him. He dies fairly quickly though, so just kill him. The Geode is that one, right? Kill him, go next. Nice. Thanks, thanks, man. Putting this up on YouTube. Kill the pelters. Just gonna skip this pull as well. It's fucking. You know what's up. This boss has. First thing for prot warriors is it has reflect. The Sunder you can reflect. It's massive damage. And what you can do is you reflect the first one and then you press it on CD. You wanna reflect the first one a bit early though, because I might have done this too late. You can see it's very tight. No, I got it. But as you can see, I'm doing EPS damage here. Sorry. Kill these idols, but just cleave them up, stay spread. It's constantly rocks falling here when those are down. He's gonna spawn. Okay, sorry, these hands. These hands you have to dodge in a specific way. It's 4 walls. I'm pretty sure you have to dodge them where there's like safe spots in between. You have to go that way, not through the hands, then you're dead. And now he jumps to the middle. We've got these idols up, but as a tank, just ignore these, right? You just stand and attack them. But what you want to keep your eyes out for is which one he is. So he's the middle one right now, right? And there's 4 other ones, so we're just gonna follow him. Here, 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 Yeah. And when you kill the idol, he comes out again, and then you just reflect again, and you've got Gig Dam. And I think that's it, right? That's all I'm doing with the ghost, more or less. Again, we can do this again, so I can practice it with you, maybe. So it turns into an idol, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck me, this was tough. Fuck. Rinse and repeat. We're skipping this pack. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm being dumb as fuck. He should automatically grip me here when I'm doing this pull. Should get a grip, but I'm just saying fuck it. I'm also getting 3 bites here, and I'm just fucking dead. I'm not gonna take that rest, by the way. It's a fucking waste. Just kite them and go next. Ideally, we would chain them with the first pack here, which I did in the 20 afterwards, but kill the geode. And we've got the worms from the first place, a shaper throwing rocks, which is reflectable, by the way. And then we've got some tar spitter crabs. I have not cared too much about those, just stun them or whatever. No big deal. Go next. A lot of smallies here, but I don't wanna make these videos too long. So this boss does 4 things maybe. One thing is corrosive maw, which rancid maw, sorry, which puts poop on the ground, I think, which you dodge in the range. This is poison damage in melee, poison clouds in melee basically, and then poison debuffs on everyone. I think poison totem is busted for that shit. Also reflected. And now I go out of melee and I kill my friend. I didn't kill him actually. This is a pretty good comp for this boss with double reflect and poison totem, and then 1 poison dispel as well. But would probably be better being a paladin. Reflect is not too massive on this guy either. On spike tongue you run away. I usually just run, and then I leap after in emergencies. You wanna obviously use these soap puddles. Stay on the ground. That's it, not a big deal either. It was pretty tough before nerfs, but definitely manageable now. I feel like with a pro paladin this would not be an issue whatsoever, but it would obviously take a bit longer, and you do a lot of damage on reflects here. Gonna skip past it, not a big deal. Doing a breaker and a demolisher. So these breakers are the avalanche guys. The demolisher, for whatever reason, turns into a golem and then starts to fixate. But during the fixate, you can stun him to stop it. Training in the other pack, but people should be more wary of when they're moving, how they're moving, and I'm also turning an avalanche on them, which is my bad. Bit. I am curious, I do not know yet if you can reflect this cast from these guys, or if you can. I don't think you can, it's physical damage, but you might be able to. No, I put an avalanche on them, but I don't think that's why he died. I think he just died because he didn't move. Killed trappers, and we should also soothe one so we could stun one to relieve some damage. Next. Trapper and the Dominator. Not a big deal. Trapper is the discs. Kill that first, then I chain to the other pack. I don't think I would on a fortified week though. He frenzies, but he still doesn't hurt on Tranical, at least. And an Ember Swipe, which is probably just a frontal, I think. Next. Okay, so this boss does quite a few things. Spawns a wall, spawns an ad. The wall is for two things. One thing is to drag the ad through the wall and then the ad gets stunned and you kill it. The second thing the wall is for a LOS. So first one is gonna be a wall and then an ad. Oh, the wall spawns and they are way too far away, but we are lucky and getting it close. And now we get the ad already. And I could be closer, I guess. And that way we would probably spawn it on. Like, this is not bad though. And this is the reflect, by the way. But to hit all reflects, you have to pre-reflect this first one. Like, you have to do it earlier. I would have had to reflect about... Now is when I would want to use reflect now, and then I should get it up for the next one as well. But since I didn't, I missed it and we're wiping at 100k. It's fucking sad. Now we're getting another wall, and I missed it 2 seconds. Gonna get another wall. And then it's gonna be lost. But he also does landslide, which is a frontal. If you face that towards walls, you're gonna destroy that wall. So be careful on how you face it. Oh, is the magma wave? I usually just spellblock that nowadays. I usually just spellblock the first one. Probably save it though. Not like you get too much damage out during that time. It's hard to rotate around people here because you have to move out of that and so forth. I should move even closer now. I should not have been this far away, but considering every time I move it a bit, there's someone there getting hit by a fucking frontal. So it doesn't feel too nice to move him then. As you can see in general in this key as well, it's not been a nice show, but timer is more than fine. General reflecting. You can see reflect damage is massive here as well. One reflect is about 1 million on this key level. I'm not sure. I think you also could have go through this, but I'm not 100% sure. And he's landsliding and doing the molten crash, and then he should spawn ad. I should have moved even closer though. You're using unaccessible protector totem? You can see it's really fucking close. And it changes and it does. So fucking close, man. And ideally he would be casting reflect now, but I don't think he casts it whilst there's an ad up. I do not have my Victor Rush. So if he would have casted the reflect, he would have been dead, right? I do not know why I didn't use my spell effect there, because I was just holding it. Also had the shockwave. Could have been timed. Could have played better. But that's Neltharions Lair 21. GG's. Thanks for watching.